What is up? Welcome back, guys, and today we're going to be covering Sky Strikers. Now, Sky Strikers, of course, we all know they were rampant in the meta years ago, well, a couple years back, until they murdered the deck. They took Widow Anchor, gone, Engage, gone, killed the deck. I say Engage is still gone to this day. I mean, that's how good of a card it was. I mean, it's a pot of greed. But you know, say Sky Striker still a rogue contender, I would say. They recently got, Widow Anchor back to 3 off the, recent, Forbidden List like a month ago. So, you know, I haven't updated it since then, so I figured, why not? It's still a fun, interesting deck, so definitely get into it. And it's meme-worthy, to say the least. So, of course, we have 3 raye. Raye is Bae. You know, the classic thing, Raye is Bae. Nothing more to say. She's your main starter card. she is your waifu of the deck. Pretty much, she does everything that you want her to do. Definitely a must-off at 3. Then, her sister, Sky Striker Rose, she is an extender for the deck. She's cool. If you control a Sky Striker monster that's not her, you can special summon her. So she extends, goes into some of your, bigger Link plays. I mean, you only go up to Link 2, so we're really not rocking the big OTK Link strategy with this deck, but she is the great extender. But that is it for the Sky Striker monsters. There's only 5 in the main deck, but now we're going to see why Sky Striker is so insane on what it is, because of all the room it has in the deck. You can rock tons of these favorite things. Hand traps, lots of hand traps, 2 Ash Blossom for a matter of fact, so it's a good generic hand trap. It hits everything that it needs to hit. It's still really good use in this meta till now, so definitely 2 Ash. If you want, you can always mix up the hand trap ratios. This is not something you can lock in. The hand trap ratios you always can mess around with. Like, for example, Effect Failure. Effect Failure is really good, especially with Helki Firebreaks running around. It stops the Helki Firebreaks right off the bat, just stops that play from going off. Then, of course, currently, I think, in my opinion, the best hand trap in the current meta is Gamma. Gamma just is insane. Like, it's nuts. And then, of course, we have the one driver. The only really brick in the deck is driver. But yeah, definitely this really good line of hand traps. I really love it. Gamma, Effect Failure, everything else. If you want, you can throw Imperms in, because Imperm is still another amazing hand trap as well, so go for that. Now for the Sky Striker spells, and there's a lot of them. We have 2 Shark Cannon. Shark Cannon's pretty cool. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, you can target one monster, graveyard, banish that monster, so it's a way to just get rid of those combo pieces your opponent needs in the graveyard, and also if you have 3 or more, you can special summon it to your side of your field instead. So it basically is a monster reborn for you. So why not? Of course, the 1 at multi-roll, it's going to be at 1 probably forever. I mean, it's an insane card. It just allows you to set your entire back row. Then I do rock a single Jamming Waves. I mean, it's cool, especially against control matchups. It pops the set back row. Also, if it also pops a monster if you have the spells in your graveyard, which you'll always do. So definitely that. And then, of course, we have the back at 3 of 3 Widow Anchor. That's what makes the deck really just good in its rogue category. It's insane. If you control no monsters, target 1 face-up effect monster on the field. Negate that face-up monster's effects on a turn. So it's literally just a effect negation on the field. Then also, if you control 3 or more spells, you can just take control of that monster until the end phase. So, yeah, definitely pretty rad there. 2 Afterburners. Afterburners pretty good. Just pops a card on the field that you don't want there no more. And also, if you have, say, 3 or more spells, you can destroy 1 spell or trap. So, kind of helps take out the, say Mystic Mine, mirror match that sometimes happens, which, spoiler, we do rock Mystic Mine because this deck really kind of needs to stall. 2 Area Zeros. Pretty good, allows you to dig deeper in your deck, of course. Then, also, if it gets popped, you can special summon a Sky Striker Ace monster from your deck, so pretty good plays on that. And, of course, the 1 Mecha Hornet Drones, because it's your fourth copy, it's your 4th copy array. It's just the thing that gets things started, so that is it for the Sky Striker spell lineup. Now, here's our just generic spells. We have 2 Mystic Mine. I figure we rock a Terraforming, so we do have the 3rd option available if we do open Area 0, because we really don't want to open too many Mystic Mines. We don't want to open up too many Area 0, so I figure 2 just be enough, just to be enough, because Mystic Mine it's at 3 still, so we're going to use it until this card gets hit. which you never know, might be happen soon. Draw power now. 2 Pot of Desires, because we've blocked tons of 3-0s, we don't care what we banish. Then 2 Pot of Desires, I mean, not Desires, but Avarice. This card is a lot live than what people think, because your Link climbing through your Kakaris, your Hayates, your Shizukus constantly over and over again, even on your first turn. Like you can make this card live on your first turn, no problem. So it's always live in this deck. Every time I see it, it's live. And then of course the last draw spell we have Upstart Goblin, because consistency increases. You know, we want to get to our cards that we want, and we want to just control the game. Then more 2-off spells. 2 Mystical Space, mostly to pop your own area. I mean, I thought about maybe doing Cosmic, but Cosmic can't trigger your own Area 0 if you need it. So if you open this in an Area 0 and you have no way to get to Raye, I mean, it's option there. You can pop your own Area 0. Definitely an option there. Of course, I said earlier, 1 Terraforming, it's your 3rd copy of Mystic Mine, your 3rd copy of Area 0, whatever you need. 1 Mind Control, because in a sense, it's your 4th copy of Widow Anchor. Insane. 1 Double or Nothing, because we are doing the Double or Nothing OTK strategy, because that's the main win con, not the main win con, but like the biggest win con we got is just to punch in for 10,000 damage and enter opponent after we stalled them out and slowed them down. 1 Foolish Burial Goods, just to send off the missing Sky Striker spell card that we need that's missing, so we can retrieve it off with Kagari. You know, just another cheeky way to get a Sky Striker spell in the graveyard. And of course, 1 Reinforcement Army, you know, just to make sure we get Raye in our opening hands. But that's it for the main deck and the spells. Now we're going to go on the extra deck. We have, of course, 3 Kagari. Kagari's, I mean, what can you say? I mean, his special summon, you target 1 Sky Striker spell in your graveyard and add it to your hand, so it recycles. And also, it's your big beater against 200 attack. I mean 100 attack for each spell in your graveyard, so she could get big. She can get big and push in for some damage. Like, that's a possibility. Then we have 3 Hayate. Hayate, again, she can attack directly, so poke your opponent for 15, and if it's battles, you can send a Sky Striker card from your deck to the graveyard, and then you just recur it with Kagari. I mean, standard Sky Striker stuff. Then we have, of course, Shizuku for the end phase search. Pretty good. Yeah, it's just for the end phase, and also it also say makes your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack for every spell in your graveyard, so helps out with their turn. It's kind of say makes them so they can't beat over us. Then it's good on life gain if you want to win in time. It's cool. I mean, also if it's special summon, you cannot target 1 face that much controls can't attack until it ends. I mean, it's pretty good. It comes up. Then of course the other one, Zeke. Zeke rarely comes up. I mean, when it does, it's going pretty good. But it's a free banish, and also makes things big so it can attack. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, if you want, you can take out the second Zeke for just a big Link monster, Boral Sword, Nightmare Phoenix. If you want access to Toadcocker, you can just throw anything in for this if you don't like the second Zeke. And of course, we are rocking the Utopia package with 1 Utopia, 1 double, and then of course, in case the double combo doesn't go through, we do have the lightning combo as well. We can just do, I mean, this is the standard Utopia package, just OTK and take the game. But that is it for the deck. Sky Strikers, like I said, it's not competitive really. I mean, he won an online tournament a while back during the height of the quarantine, so it definitely is not a deck to be underappreciated or underestimated. So yeah, always keep your eyes out for Sky Strikers. They can still surprise and take games to this day. But I mean, if you like a deck profile, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you hate Sky Strikers and you dislike this video, I understand completely. Sky Strikers leave a lot of PTSD for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players out there, especially during the 3-engage era. That was definitely a fun time. But as always, I say stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.